Hi, I'm Marietta from Marietta's Quilt and Sew, and I have a new little tool in the store. It's called the binding tool. And you could do a couple little things with this tool, which is a great little tool to have in your little projects. I made this quilt out of a jelly roll from Moda called Birds and Berries. And it's gorgeous, and it's so bright and cheery and fun. And this was really, really simple. You know, all you have to do is take your 2.5 strips, lay it on there, of course cut it off here, and cut your angle. And then you flipped it over this way, and now you got your angle, and you cut off, and you just keep going all the way down. And you could do 2 or 3 strips at one time to get your jelly roll done. So the other neat thing that I wanted to show you today, and this is a pattern, this is a pattern that goes with this quilt. It's braids on parade, and we have that in the store. So if you want to make this cute little quilt, come in and we'll show you how to do it. The other thing that I wanted to show you is how to use it for our binding, because that's always been an issue with me, as I never could figure out how to do this binding and do the bias cut. So I've got this little sample here. So when you start doing your binding, you have to have 12 inches. So I started here, go all the way around my quilt, and then I stop here. So I put 2 pins at the beginning, and like in the center of my quilt. So I would start, right, say right here, and I put a pin here and here, leave 12 inches open. And I'd sew it all the way around, and then I'd stop right there. So that's what this represents. And then you take your little nifty tool, and you butt it up to your seam line, and you got 10 inches hanging out. So you got to leave a little tail of 10 inches on each side, and you lay it down, and you mark the B line. And I mark it right there. See how it's there? And then we're going to open it up, and we're going to open this thing up. And then you lay it on the B line, and you cut off like so, like I did here. See? And then you're going to take this and you're going to rotate it, not flip it or any of that other, rotate it, stick it back in here, lay it back down, mark the B line. But this time when you open it up, you're going to put the A on this line and cut it like I did here. Okay? So my line's over here, and I cut it down there. So then all you have to do is you got to kind of crunch it up and match those 2 seams. Look how cool those go together. And I've got some little short pins here. I'm going to pin it. And I'm going to pin the other side here. You're just going to do a 1/4 inch seam. That's all you're going to do. And pull it flat. And now you got your perfect bias binding to sew around your quilt. And it fits perfectly. And you're ready to go. So come to Marietta's, and we'll be glad to show you how to use this neat little tool. Thanks.